JSON Web Tokens let your identity travel the web securely, but like losing your passport, a stolen JSON Web Token gives hackers full access. In this video, we'll unlock the immense potential of JSON Web Tokens and the dangers lurking within. I'm San, co-author of best-selling system design interview books. We explain complex system design concepts through animations. Let's get started. JSON Web Tokens, commonly known as JWTs, are a robust method for securely transmitting information between parties as JSON objects. They have become a cornerstone in the world of web security for good reasons. First, let's talk about JSON itself. It's a lightweight data interchange format that's easy to read and write for humans and simple for machines to parse and generate. It's the backbone of JWTs because it represents its payload, which is where you store the data you want to transmit. Now, JWTs have a structure of three parts: the header, the payload, and the signature. Each section is base64 encoded and separated by a period. The header typically consists of the token type, which is JWT, and the algorithm being used, like HMAC SHA-256 or RSA. The payload of a JWT is where you store the claims. Claims are a statement about an entity, which is typically the user with some additional data. There are three types of claims: registered, public, and private. Registered claims are predefined, like the issuer, expiration time, and subject. While JWT payloads can be encrypted using JSON Web Encryption, most implementations use signed but not encrypted tokens. This means that while the data is encoded, it is not encrypted and can be read if intercepted. That's why sensitive information should never travel in a JWT payload unless it's encrypted first. Let's talk about signing these tokens. Signing is like sealing an envelope with a wax stamp to ensure it hasn't been tampered with. There are two main types of signing algorithms. Symmetric algorithms, like HMAC SHA-256, use a shared secret key for both signing and verification. Asymmetric algorithms, such as RSA, use a public-private key pair where the private key signs the token and the public key verifies it. When choosing an algorithm, consider your needs. Symmetric keys are quick and simple, but the secret key must be shared between parties ahead of time. Asymmetric keys allow verification of the creator without sharing private keys, but are slower. Signed JWTs provide authentication, authorization, and secure information exchange. Upon login, the server creates a signed JWT with the user details and sends it back. The client uses this to access protected resources by sending the token in the HTTP header. JWTs are commonly used in standards like OAuth 2 and OpenID Connect for authentication and authorization. However, it's crucial to know when not to use JWTs. The payload is not encrypted by default, so it should not contain highly sensitive data. Also, JWTs aren't ideal for managing user sessions since they are stateless. Revoking JWT access can be challenging. Some common vulnerabilities to be aware of include token hijacking, where an attacker steals a valid JWT to impersonate a user. JWTs could also be vulnerable to cryptographic weaknesses if using weak hashing algorithms. Automated brute force attacks may try to crack token signatures. To mitigate risk when using JWTs, some best practices to follow are keeping JWT payloads compact with only the necessary user claims. Use short token expiration times when possible. Storing tokens securely and invalidating any leaked tokens. And using strong signature algorithms. The pros are clear. JWTs are self-contained, portable, and don't require server-side storage. On the downside, JWTs can be vulnerable to theft and, if intercepted, can provide full access to resources. The payload can also get quite large if too much information is included, which can affect performance. Overall, JWTs provide a scalable way to handle authentication, authorization, and information exchange if implemented carefully. If you like our videos, you might like our system design newsletter as well. It covers topics and trends in large-scale system design, trusted by 500,000 readers. Subscribe at blog.bytego.com.